Well, good morning again everyone, and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now today we've got a few things to do. I've got to do a little bit of repotting and I've got to water the Cattleyas, so we'll have a look at all those. Now this Cattleyas in front of you is the one that flowered sort of, was it 5 weeks ago, something like that. And I repotted it into 6mm limestone chippings, plus a bit of bark of course. So one of the leaves has gone brown tipped, so I'm wondering what's happening at the bottom. I might have put too much limestone in, I don't know. I shouldn't have done for these, so I'm going to take it out of its pot and I'm going to have a look at the roots, see what's going on there, and see if there's any sign of new growth in the roots, or is it having a bit of a rest. Right, we'll remove it from its pot, move the label over there and have a look, see what's going on. Try and keep it as quiet as I can, these, because there's a lot of stones in here, make a bit of noise. Well, the rooting system doesn't look too bad. We've got no soft roots in, and I don't think we've got any new growth. Have a look. Oh yeah, there's a little new growth there on the roots. So just get the camera and have a look at it. There, you can see the new root developing there from the new growth. That's the new growth, and there's the new root developing there. So it's coming on okay. So I think I'll leave it in this, and just think that the brown tip on the leaves is just something either to do with the heat, or you know, it might be getting a bit too warm, this plant, but I'll keep an eye on it now. I'll just pot it up now and put it back in its place on the bench. Oh Lord, there's a bad root that's just come out. So we'll move that one, that was in the pot. And they're just going soft, those. So what should we do? Well, should we give it another month in here or what? Yeah. Give it another month before we have another look at it. Well, there is a thought, you know, that if you put eggshells in and stuff like that, they're too hard for it to do any good in the calcium line. But I've got all these pebbles in here, so I think it must get a bit of calcium from the stones. But it's always better to make sure they've got calcium by giving them some calcium nitrate. You can't give them too much calcium, it won't do them any harm, they just won't use it. The only thing that will use it are the new growths. with most other ingredients, and they can move from plant to plant. They're immobile. They're mobile, but calcium is immobile. So it has to get its calcium from somewhere other than the mother plant. So there you are, that's been repotted. We'll put the label back in and get on with watering the Cattleyas and have a look at them. A bucket full of warm water here. The temperature is look, 20 degrees, so that's fine for watering Cattleyas. And the TDS reads, because it's all water, this, so it just reads 6, so that's fine. Now with me the pH meter being broken, and I haven't got a new one yet, it hasn't come through the post, we'll test the water with an aquarium test kit. There's the chart you have to go off, and I'll show you in close up in a minute. You put 5 mils of the water in. That was lucky. And then you get the top off these, 3 drops of the solution in, and then check the colour on the chart. 3. You wait for it, and they say if it's yellow it's 6, and just going up to green as it rises up to neutral at 7. So we want it around about 6. Now let's have a look at the thing, what it is. Yeah, it's not a bright yellow, so this is probably about 6.1, something like that. But that's another way to test your pH if you haven't got a pH meter. Just go to the aquarium shop and ask for a kit that will tell you the pH. Just as easy. Probably more accurate as well. Well, here are some of my Cattleyas I'm going to water, and I'll show you them if there's anything good on them to show you. And I'm going to use some calcium nitrate to give them the calcium and a little bit of nitrogen, and liquid seaweed. That's all I'm going to give him this time. Oh, and a drop of Epsom salts. So I'll mix that now and then I'll begin to feed them. So we've got a little bit of hot water in the jug, and we'll put in half a teaspoonful of calcium nitrate. Let it dissolve. You have to do this because if you're using Epsom salts as well, then you can't mix them together. They'll dissipate. They don't react. They don't react. Well, they do react together. And if you try and mix them together, they'll just dissipate, and you'll finish up with a real sludge at the bottom of your water. So that's the calcium nitrate all dissolved. So I've added all the ingredients, the calcium nitrate and the Epsom salts, the ratio 3:1, 3 times more calcium than Epsom salts, and a dash of liquid seaweed, which brings the TDS up to around about 206, which is fine. But before I start watering, we'll have a look at 1 or 2 of the Cattleyas. Well, this is one of the new ones I bought the other day, and I repotted them without filming it, but I had to cut plenty of holes in these pots, you know, to give them plenty of air, and it looks like it's doing very well. Nice growth there. And this is Repotting Cattleyas. What is it? I forget. Liu Hope. So this is supposed to be a beautiful big, you know, the ones that I like, the big and blousy ones. Beautiful colour, frilly edges, absolutely beautiful. So that's that one. This one is the other one I bought, which is, I have to get the labels out, I can't remember them all. Cattleyas Repotting African Beauty. Now this is a beautiful plant, deep red, very very shiny blooms on them, absolutely beautiful. And this looks quite good. They're all under that moist hydro light, and it looks like they're taking to it, because that is a beautiful growth that's coming up there, and it's only been in there probably a couple of weeks. This one is the Pink Empress, not showing any new growth yet, but still looking very very nice. You know, the leaves are absolutely beautiful, they're rock hard, and a beautiful light green, which I like very much. Now there's one here looking very well and doing very very well, and it's the golf green, and I can just move it round. You can see a new growth coming up there already. So this is enjoying the moist hydro light, the beautiful. And you know, I'm always saying that we need free flowing medium. This will just run straight through. So it doesn't hold any water at all, this medium I'm using. Well, we're back in the room where the light is, and I just want to show you this Goldiana. That's come on very very nicely since it's been under these lights. That should be opening up in a day or two. Absolutely beautiful flowers on these. I think I've shown you this one before earlier on into the video, but nothing in close up. There they are. That's the Renanthera philippinense. And then sometime today or tomorrow I've got to water everything. So we'll just end it there, and I say thank you very much to everybody who's watched, and thank you to my subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, just give it a little tick, and that'll be good. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.